Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing Spitfire issue 65, and then I'll be doing the Terminator issue 115. And which guest shall I go first? I got some news tonight. Let's go with P40F20.
Hey everybody! Yes, it's time once again for Eagle Squadron to fly and fight the dreaded Hun cabbage crates. Right, you lads! Get in your kites and let's get airborne. Hope we have a good show for you.
Yeah. I'm going to go straight across the bottom. Then we have Gordy Dave.
Evening everybody, welcome to Adrian's show. Two smashing builds tonight, and there's P40F20. Let's get ourselves airborne.
And tonight, not for a very long time being on my show, Horlicks.
Hello everyone, and yeah, welcome to Adrian's stream, and thanks for inviting me on to help out. Glad to help, and yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a cracking show tonight.
Yes. Right. Shall we quickly, before we move on to other things, shall we quickly go through the comments? So as P40 is going to read out the comments for me.
Eagle Squadron, Captain Langley will lead us into battle today against the Hun cabbage crates. Get your kites rearmed and refueled. We fight for king and country and caramel wafers. Then we have Warren. And then we have Warren James, who says hi all.
Hi, Warren.
Actually, I think you missed one on my sheet.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. That's all I have.
This one here.
Oh, here. I did miss that. You are correct. Justin. Oops. Justin Summerfield. Hi, Adrian. Hi, all. Hi, all. Are you going to have a diorama with your Spitfire, Adrian?
I'm going to be purchasing all 120 issues, so yes.
And next, after Warren James, we have Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, all. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Yorkshire.
And I believe that is the chat all caught up for now.
Yep. Right, I'm going to have Hawks. He's going to be reading the Spitfire instructions. Then be Gordy Dave reading the Terminator issues. Let's change.
Okay. So, yeah, Spitfire 65, and that's ahead of where I'm at the moment. But you're going to be fitting a rotation motor to the bracket. So, yeah, another motor. I can't believe how many motors are in this aircraft.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
I can't figure out what that third motor's going to do back in the tail.
I'm the same, but they call it a rotation motor, and that got me thinking of something. But as you say, P40, all that'll be in the bottom, won't it?
Well, the motor we're putting in now is either for the rudder or the elevators, and then the third motor we put in, which is the same as this one in issue 67, it would also be for either the rudder or the elevator. But that middle one that we put in, I have no clue as to what that's going to do.
Huh?
Because there's no retractable tail wheel.
No.
We'll have to find out when we start assembling the tail.
It might be one of those forehead slapping moments where you say, "Oh, that's what it's for."
Yeah.
Could be one of these motors. Could be for the tail flaps. One to pull them up, and the other one to actually pull it down, because it could be probably plastic.
The canopy's not going to open and close automatically, is it?
No, it's not. And even if it did, I don't think I'd put the motor back in the tail.
No. Okay, so we've got a parts checklist. So we've got 65-1, which is the rotation motor.
Yes.
Can you test that, Adrian?
It's a geared motor as well.
It's a geared motor. No, we can't test this one because it's four wires.
Okay. And then 6502, we've got a cable label.
Yep, the old cable label.
The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The cable with the label has the brew that is true. Somebody pop that blasted Jerry Cuckoo.
That's me. Sorry, Jerry.
And then 6503, we've got 3 PM 1.6 by 4 mil screws with one spare.
Yes, a new screw again.
Just before you start, I got another piece of chat here. Fleetwood J, good evening all. Hope everyone is okay, and good luck with your build, Adrian. Hi to Horlicks, Gordy, and P40. Hi to you also, Fleetwood.
Hi, Fleetwood.
Hi, Fleetwood. Right.
So yeah, another new screws. So I'm gonna have to get my label machine out very soon. So when you're ready, we can start with step 1.
Right. Okay.
And the tension mounts as Adrian prepares for this delicate step.
Okay, so step 1 is to take the motor with the cable 6501 and the cable label M7 6502. Remove the label from its backing.
I've actually unwound the cable basically, so it's easier to put the label. When I've done it, I'll probably put the tie back on the cable again.
Okay.
Keep it all together. Right.
Yeah, I tend to do that too. So step 2, wrap the label 6502 around the motor cable 6501 near the connector. And I'm sure you're very familiar with this step because we've done a lot of motors.
Yes. Of course, if they're getting half different motors in one pack, they probably actually paid someone to actually put all the labels on the cables. Like the Route Master. I'm glad we didn't have to put the labels on the cables on that one.
Yeah, it seems a lot more blinking cables on cables than this.
Okay, that's nicely on.
Brilliant.
We can relax now, folks. He's done it.
So, step 3. So it's referring to a bracket that you got in issue 64. Here's one you made earlier. So fit the shaft of the motor 6501 up through the hole in the larger flange of the bracket 6402. Supplied with the previous issue. Oh, excuse the siren.
Jesus, the cops!
Make sure you have the bracket the right way up and that you fit the motor to the correct side of the bracket. Note the screw holes on the motor, indicated by the blue arrows, should align with the screw holes in the bracket, red arrows.
All right, we're going to fit the motor on the large. Sorry, P40S20?
I was just going to say that for anybody interested, I did take and repaint this bracket with Tamiya AS12. If you're interested in doing that sort of thing to your own.
Yeah, I'm doing that with mine.
According to the image, it's the large end. And that's the 2 screw holes there
Yeah.
on the motor.
And it doesn't actually really specify the orientation of the motor, because I think that would fit both ways. But the image does show the cable coming out from the left-hand side of that towards the back.
Yeah, because that's the back end. I would say yes, because I think the circuit board will be about here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a bit off. Of course, it's actually showing the cable actually bent upwards, isn't it, sort of thing?
Yeah.
So I might actually leave that one as it is at the moment and probably bend it later when we need to put it in further.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Once you know where it's going to be connected to, then you can route it neatly wherever you want to do that. Okay, so that being done, on to step 4. You're going to fix the motor 6501 to the bracket 6402 using 2 PM 1.6 by 4mm screws.
Okay, got that one in so far. Now I'm going to get the other screw. So I find it a bit awkward trying to line up both holes at the same time. I thought, let's get one in. Of course, any part looks like I basically get all the screws in. Then I actually then go around tightening them all up.
So that's an interesting bracket that motor's going in, because it doesn't look like there's much for.
Yeah, it's got 3 motors fitting into that.
Yes.
Oh.
We got no motor there. And we're going in issue 67. That's another motor.
Right.
That's another motor like this.
It's the middle
It's
motor.
puzzling me what all 3 motors are going to be used for.
Unless whatever the 2 outer motors operate, maybe it needs like extra power, so it's using 2. Maybe there's going to be like a gearing system with 2 drive motors, perhaps.
Well, I think the 2 geared motors are going to operate the rudder and the elevators, and what that middle motor does is a mystery for now.
We're going to find out when we get near the end, when we start putting stuff onto it.
Yeah. Okay, so with that being done, it's completed work. A motor has been fitted to the support bracket. A second motor will be supplied and fixed to the bracket before it is fitted inside the model. Okay.
We've got a bit more chat. Food with Jay says someone has burnt the salad there. Oh, I forgot. Someone has burnt the salad there. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Then we have Dave Mack. Good evening, Eagle Squadron. Sorry I'm late. 50
Hi,
lashes
Dave.
with a wet noodle. Then we have Justin Summerfield. Hi, Dave Mack. We have Mark's Mods. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Mark.
And
Hi, Mark.
then Dave Mack. Hi, Justin Summerfield. And that brings us up to date.
Okay, so that being done, your next set of parts will be a motor with a cable, together with a cable label and screws. And looking at that motor, actually, it doesn't look like a geared motor as such.
No.
It's a different type. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what brings.
Yeah, it makes you puzzled, I think. The amount of motors in this aircraft.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. When I had my latest delivery, it was just full of motors. And I'm like, what? So yeah, no, looking forward to it. And it's nice. It's nice to see that it's going to be really heavily, motorized and electronic.
Another bit of chat has just come in. Penny's Pit Stop. Sorry I'm late. Welcome, Lieutenant Blake. And then Dave Mack. Hi at Penny's Pit Stop.
Evening, Penny.
Evening, Benny.
Okay, well, now we're going to go live over to Skynet. And today we're going to fix the speaker and switch to the base. Just get my ready for your pulse check?
Yeah, just take my parts out.
I still say this Terminator thing doesn't look like proper kit for our Spits.
Oh, that's just excited me.
Is it
Looking
your-
at that speaker, that is a good type of speaker.
Yeah.
He's a futuristic pilot for the Spitfire.
Yeah.
What do you think of that base bit, Adrian? I've looked at it because my sons, it's not making it that heavy, is it?
No, it's I can't remember the name of the wood. It's more. It's not chipboard. It's more the finer stuff.
Is it cork?
No,
Hard,
it's you know it's
Hardboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
type of hardboard.
I thought it would have been something heavier because that plastic base isn't very heavy neither. Then you're going to have that on the bottom. So unless they're
Yeah.
going to give us weights to put in.
Yeah.
My understanding is there's going to be something that goes under the plastic pieces that you've assembled so far.
And this is basically got a felt surface on it. That's all you get.
Yeah, that would be to protect the floor. What you're standing on. So it doesn't. If you standing on like a
I've
Okay,
already
if
put this roughly in place, and it's like it sits higher.
And I think the weighted base goes underneath what's been built so far.
I think it's just a covering to cover the insides of the base. Right, let's go for parts.
Okay. Right, 115.1. Switch with cable.
Yeah, one switch with cable.
Ah, that explains the other plug on the circuit board.
Or is it a
Yeah.
cable with a switch?
And two.
Someone thought it would be 2 battery packs.
And two speaker with cable.
Right. Let me just quickly get this one out. One speaker.
That
I
does
know
look
what sound this
nice.
gun, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good quality speaker, that.
Mhm.
Yeah. One speaker. Next part.
5 and 3. A fixing wing for the speaker.
One pass piece.
4. Detail for a base assembly.
Right. I have looked through the instructions, but it's to that part there.
All right. 5 is it.
We don't fit these in this issue, so I'm going to leave them in the package.
Right. Because 5 is a detail for the base assembly as well.
Yeah, and that's that one there.
Right. 6 is the back end for base assembly.
The piece we've been talking about.
And 7 is 5 3x6mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Yes, there was.
And then
I've already put all those away because you'll find out later we don't deal with them in this issue.
and 8 is 5 2.4mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Yep. There's 4 of them here. I've already put the spare one away.
And and you also need a cross-headed screwdriver, the base assembly from issue 114.
before you get started, a couple of more pieces of chat. We have Penny saying hi to Dave Mack. Then we have Penny saying, but P40, can you imagine a few Terminators fighting for us in World War II? War would have been over in 2 weeks. Then we have Chris Campling. Hi, Adrian and everyone.
Hi,
And
Chris.
then Chris Campling again. Penny, don't forget the Daleks too, laugh out loud. And that brings us up to date.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Right. Step 1. Remove the skull from the base section assembly, which you'll already have removed.
Yes, I think, yeah, I thought we might have to take it off one on off. So I've actually kept the skull in its box, basically, so it doesn't get damaged. One less piece to not get damaged.
Well, right all along, that's where a switch was going to go. Step 2. Identify the rectangular hole in the center of the recess where the skull was sitting. Thread the cable from the switch through the hole. Push the switch into the hole until it clicks in place. Insert below.
Which way around is it going? Yes. Okay. It's around. So I'll just quickly untie it because it might be easy to feed and do it now before I push it in. And a little bit straighter. That one in its hole. I wonder what sort of switch we were going to receive and how they were going to fit in.
That clicked in.
Yep, that's clicked in.
Right, so you got your circuit board in.
Yes, I have.
All right, good. So go step 3. Carefully turn the base assembly over and make sure that it's supported to avoid any damage. Take the cable across the assembly to the circuit board.
If you have a look, I've used Horlicks. It's a lovely favourite thing.
Oh, yeah. Electrical tape.
Right.
It's good.
Step 4. Identify the socket on the circuit board, circled where the plug fits in. Fit the connector into the socket.
That one there.
Yep.
I'm not going to actually push this in all the way because later I can work out which way around I want to put the cable. So that roughly plugs into.
Well, I asked if you had the circuit board in because I remember last week you said you weren't going to leave it in.
Yeah, early on, yeah, I did after the show, took it out. And earlier before the show, I put it back in again.
Okay. Right, okay, well, we're now going to move on to the speaker. So we don't need that bit now. So step 5, take the speaker fixing ring. Note that one side of the ring has a slight recess, which is red arrowed in the picture, and one quadrant has a broad notch indicated in blue. Thread the speaker cable through the ring so that the recess side of the ring is facing towards the speaker.
Okay, you got a ridge to that side, and you got a flat surface that side. Let me just quickly undo the cable because we'll be fixing it and I think we'll be plugging it in, so I'll need the cable and unwind.
So it says, so step 6, fit the fixing ring over the speaker, taking care not to damage the cable connection. The broad notch on the ring fits the cable connection and the rim of the speaker. Insert below.
It's probably make it easier to fit it over the speaker.
The broad notch on the ring fits between the cable connector and the rim of the speaker.
I think they actually done that so you could roughly work out the roughly way to position it.
Right, you're going to need your base back now. Step 7. Identify the fixing point for the fixing ring on the underside of the base assembly. Make sure you position it so that the cable can reach the circuit board.
So I'm going to put the speaker mount. Looks like the connections have done it this way, so that's roughly the way I'm going to put it.
Right. Step 8. Fix in place using 4 PB 2.4mm screws.
While Adrian's putting the screws in, we get a couple of more pieces of chat. We have Dave Mack saying hi to Chris Campling. Then we have Chris Campling saying hi to Dave Mack. And then finally, Chris Campling saying hi to Jordy Dave.
Hi, Chris.
I'm just quickly going around, put these in so far, though I got them all in. Then I'm going to tighten them all gradually down.
One more piece of chat from Chris Campling. Good idea with the electrical tape. Might nick that, laugh out loud. And then Paul Jordan, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Well, basically, it was a tip in the magazine, so I didn't think anyone wanted to see me taping down cables, so that's why I did it after the show.
Now, if we want to see somebody taping down cables, it's got to be Horlicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although,
I'll leave that to Horlicks, as electrical tape is his favourite subject. So,
do you know what though? I might actually do a bit differently with looking at this. I might get the hot glue gun out.
Ooh.
The glue gun.
Switching things up.
Step 9. On the circuit board, identify the socket circle for the speaker cable and plug it in. Insert. Arrange the switch and speaker cables so that they run through the recess in the edges of the base panel sections.
right, that socket there. Same again, guys. I'm going to roughly plug it into place. And I'm going to tape it down later on. When Horlicks does it, you can. It's his choice how he does it. Right, that's one plug.
And that stage complete. A switch and speaker has been fitted to the base assembly. The skull will be refitted later. Ports 115.4, 115.5, 115.6, and the PB 3 6-minute rest screws will be fitted in the next issue.
Yes.
Fantastic job of work there, Captain Langley, on both builds.
Thank you.
And do you want to show next week?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've forgotten that. Hang on.
Well, it looks like a bit of a panel here on next week, so that might be some weight. Continue assembling the base and begin adding the backing.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that little panel there has got some weight in it with the help.
That's a good question. Hopefully that is a piece of metal. And nothing. It depends what order we end up fitting them in. Yeah, that is a very good question. Hopefully that's a piece of metal.
Yeah.
So far we've been.
Because I think the base is light. And then you're just getting that which other stuff which is hardboard. That's got to be metal to make that base light heavier.
Well, not only the base being heavier, I'm betting that the support rods for the Terminator would attach to a metal base as well. Otherwise, the base would fall apart.
Yeah. So that's got to be a metal piece.
Yeah, I would think so. A couple of more bits of chat. We have Fleetwood J. Horlicks branching out from electrical tape to a glue gun? Dangerous. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. I might do.
And then Dave Mack, 2 great builds and show, Adrian. Well done. And finally, Chris Campling, looks like metal to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you lot watching. Let's be giving Captain Langley a good thumbs up right quick.
Thank you, P40F20.
Right, move this.
Right. So I'm just going to bring up the schedule. That one. Sorry, my apologies being so slow. Nice. Right. Tomorrow, Thursday, we have Penny's Pit Stop. She's starting a show at 6 o'clock. Then we have Horlicks doing his Terminator issue 110, 111 at 7 o'clock on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Friday, we have Penny Pit Stop doing another Spitfire build, catch up issues at 6 o'clock. And again, then we have Horlicks at 7 o'clock doing his Spitfire issue 62 and 63.
Right, on Friday then we have Flight Lieutenant Blake and Squadron Leader Horlicks. Won't that be exciting, Eagle Squadron?
Yeah.
Then on Saturday we have to the Chris's. Chris is doing his Jaguar issue 68 and 69 at 8 o'clock. We have nothing scheduled for Sunday at the moment. Then on Monday we have the 2 Chris's, and he's doing his Terminator issue 113 and 114. That's at 8 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, I'll be doing my Friday issue 43, the sound system. Bit more electronics on that one. And that's at 7 o'clock. Then we have Penny Pit Stop doing the Dan Painting Show, show 44 at 2 o'clock. Then on Wednesday, it is back to me doing the Power Show, Spitfire issue 66 and the Terminator 116. Then there'll be 4 issues left to go after that night. And that's the weekly schedule.
Okay, we've got a couple of more pieces of chat here. We've got Paul Jordan with 5 thumbs up.
Thank you.
And then we have Chris Campling, liked already. Not to be outdone, Dave Mack has got 8 thumbs up. And then finally, Chris Campling with Bleeding Hell. How many pages do you have to open, Adrian? Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I can't. That would send me off on what I couldn't have that many. If I've got more than 4 open, I freak out.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, great build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the back end. I was just going to say, of the next lot of issues, I've got the spray paint the back end of mine still before I put them on.
Yeah. Right. Let's go backwards. So, Hort.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, Adrian. No, thank you. And yeah, glad I could help. And yeah, really enjoyed the build. And yeah, as I said, give Adrian a big thumbs up, and I will see you on another stream. So for now, take care.
Yeah. Thank you. Great Dave. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. Adrian, 2 excellent builds tonight. As Holix says, don't forget to give us a subscribe and thumbs up. And I'll catch you tomorrow night with Holix.
Yes, of course. And P40F20.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. It's time now for Eagle Squadron to head off to debrief, and then a well-deserved serving of tea and caramel wafers. Mess Sergeant, make sure you have those ready sharpish.
Thank you for coming aboard, P40F20.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. And it's goodbye from all of us.
Yeah, goodbye everyone.
Bye-bye.